What's up, guys? B Green Flex here, voice of Flex, back again with another video. Hope you guys checked out the last one with me being on Monkey, which there will definitely be more of those to come. I actually still have some stuff in the vault for that because I try and hop on every few days just to get some content. But today we're going to do something a little bit more lighthearted. I'm sure if you're watching my channel or anything on my channel that you are familiar with the name you see on the video we're watching today. His name is Zherka. He is part of the Red Pill space. He's been streaming for years now, but has been canceled a few times and banned and stuff like that. But now in the last, I'd say like 6 months to a year, he's really blown up between doing stuff with Sneeko, Fresh and Fit, Bradley Martin, which he actually just had another podcast with Bradley Martin yesterday go up. So, and if you're familiar with any of this stuff, he's very, very outgoing to say the least, rambunctious, but absolutely hilarious. And it's one of those things where in the Red Pill space, a lot of these guys, they tell it like it is, and they say the things that all the guys are thinking anyway, but he does it times 1,000, and it's just absolutely hilarious. So today, I'm not sure exactly where this video is going to go. Knowing him, it'll probably be something about them being OnlyFans models or something, and he'll just call them whores or something. I don't know, but I just figured it'd be a little bit more lighthearted and more comedic style, because I feel like the last few videos, besides the monkey one, I kind of went on some Red Pill rage shit, which I still am on, especially with how the last few weeks of my life has gone. But something to kind of ease the pain and entertain us. So, like I said, we are reacting today to Zherka, heated debate with twin models. Fight breaks out. And this is on Neon Sniper Panda's channel on his podcast. So, let's see what we got.
All right, we're done. We're done. Now check this out. Yo, they shouldn't be able to vote.
The topic is, how do you see women? You see women as just to and give kids and stay in the basement?
Wear a hijab.
Well,
No,
yeah,
there's
that's
more
where
to
they're
a woman. There's more to a woman than kids.
What?
There's way more.
Like
That's
what?
why you're
Like
sitting
what?
here.
Great
with
quality
little-
camera.
Like what?
Leadership,
Like what? Like what?
teamwork, a lot of things. Mental stability. A man, he can't. He panics.
A man can't be great without his king. How does chess work? How does chess work, Mr. Einstein?
You're the best.
Wait,
How does chess work, Mr. Einstein?
Your ego.
How does chess work?
Guys,
How does chess work?
all right, let's just do statistics. Do you like facts?
How does chess work? Tell me that.
Hold on.
Answer the question.
Here's how
How does chess
Here's how
work?
chess works.
How does it work?
The useful queen still
No, the
sacrificed.
queen,
We
not the
still
useful-
sacrifice your ass for the king. That's how fucking
useful
useless
queen.
you are.
You can't
And the
lose- you
king
lose
is
the game if
broken
you
leg.
have
He
a
just
queen.
hops.
You lose the game if you don't have a queen.
Fortune 500 companies.
You lose the game.
All Fortune 500
With no
companies,
queen.
the highest level companies on earth, all
You
Fortune
lost.
500 companies, all of them by gay dudes.
No, it's successful.
By
wives.
gay dudes.
What is your
If you're gay and you don't have a woman bothering you,
He's
you go to
trying say that we're
billions of
saying this
dollars.
because you're bringing up gay people.
But no,
you're
as
the
I'm saying,
Muslim.
I'm not saying be
You
gay,
say Christ is king, but you talk about gay people and
but I'm
Satan.
not endorsing being gay. I'm showing
all of it.
I'm showing you the
endorsing all of it.
I'm showing
This
you
is corrupt.
Keep it quilted
Bruh.
means you keep it the best. 3 layers of plush comfort you can see.
Corruption. What are you trying to teach the world?
because if you
What are you teaching kids?
if you go with the
Christ is king,
Shut
but you talking
up.
about gay people and Satan? Which is the point? What is
How
the
do you
point you're
not
trying to
get what I'm
prove?
saying?
I'm so confused.
he's
the
dumb.
statistics show that men who are players, not with a woman, or gay, or not around a woman to fuck shit up,
What's this?
they just fuck them and leave, or they don't fuck them at all.
So
like
why
gays.
are you copying them?
These
Does it
guys,
make you gay?
I'm not copying them. I have a girl. But check this out. Fortune 500 companies are either run by players who abandon their wives.
Pull up the statistics that you're
High
talking
value
about.
men abandon their wives for a
Like,
reason
what
because
statistics?
hold up,
You said
bro.
highly successful.
All
men.
successful men who are at the top, every single day they're in meetings with men. There's no women, and they see their wife once a week if they're in the same fucking country, and that's what you got to do. That's how you got to be successful. Women have never built a man's company ever.
Are you
That's not
dumb?
true.
Never,
Prophet
never.
Muhammad's wife. Prophet Muhammad
What-
sallallahu alaihi
what
wasallam.
company?
Every great leader, every
Khadijah,
great
she was
man
rich
had a
before him,
great
he was
woman
broke.
next to
No,
him.
no,
She
no.
had her own multiple companies.
Yeah, but we're not doing
She set
fiction.
him up.
We're not
That's
doing
not
fiction.
fiction.
We're not doing
That's
fiction.
in actual history.
Today,
Incited
in
in history.
2023,
Please.
name a woman that boosted their man.
1,044
And
years
don't
ago.
you dare say Kim Kardashian. She destroyed him
What's
at
her
the
name
end.
off Shark Tank?
Kim
Barbara.
Kardashian.
Shout out Barbara.
Shout out Barbara.
She started off as a waitress, and then she believed in herself because her stupid ex-husband, when he let her in the business. He
Real estate business.
he let her go to replace her with another woman.
Barbara.
And and so she left him and started her own business.
now
Became a
she's
multi-billionaire and is married and
way
helped her
more
husband
richer
out.
than him.
You know what's
and she's
crazy is
the
that
Shout out Barbara.
she's so little known that she's
She's
the
on Shark Tank every week.
yeah,
Shark
no,
Tank
check this
Barbara.
out.
Right next to Mark Cuban.
In the
Right
billion,
next to him.
in the
Bro, if you
let's say
want
there's
men
1,000
and women
yo,
to
yo.
just not have like the
Shut the
beautiful
fuck up.
interaction that they can have with
It's
each
so
other,
annoying,
that's
bro.
fine.
You like men?
It's actually funny though too, especially being who Zherka is, because usually he's being like super loud and interrupting people and like not letting anyone talk. But now since he's got 3 girls just all ganging up on him, he like can't get anything out. It also seems like he's a lot more low energy here, so he's probably not on. He does some drugs and stuff and can be pretty crazy, so he probably isn't on anything right here. Probably sober, just chilling. And these girls are just, but like it's like I can't even almost listen to it in the headphones because it's just like nag, 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 nag. But he's gonna crush him at some point. The fight breaking out is what I'm ready for. But as you can see, I'm trying not to stop the video that much. I just want to kind of have, like I said, something a little bit more entertaining today.
Do you want to be around men 24/7? Or do you want to be
Let me answer Barbara first. Barbara,
I like the
let's say
bands,
there's
the
a
headbands. It's
boss.
just
let's say
funny.
there's, for the sake of the argument,
boss.
let's go into the hypothetical. There's 1,000 billionaires on Earth. She's at the bottom of the barrel. That's
Right.
how much of a loser she is.
Yep.
She's not chilling with Bill Gates. She's a fucking loser.
And she's not even a
If
billionaire.
there's
She's only
a woman,
worth like
there's a
100 million.
billionaire,
I say
which
only.
they don't even exist. But if there's one, she's at last place. Just like in Twitch, the top 1,000 channels are literally men. And check this out: the biggest streamer, Pokimane clickbait. Here's the clip. Pokimane had less subscribers than Zherka at one point, where I beat her on the leaderboards. I was the highest paid affiliate on Twitch at 7,000 subscribers.
Zherka.
She had fucking 5,900, and I wasn't working hard. I was sad. The point is, you got millions of followers, and you're losing to some fucking cokehead with 200,000 followers.
You know-
Get the fuck out of here. You're on TV and movies, and yo, check this out. Pokimane's viewer count is so tiny compared to medium streamers, let alone the people she's supposed to be with, the tops, the XUCs, the Kais. Bro, you women lose
You know, it's
everything. You should start a
statistically
League of
proven
Legends team.
by 2040, majority of the bosses in America will be women. So until
Amaranth
that
is
day,
fine.
2040,
Yeah,
very
Target.
broke man living on the
Target.
streets.
Like 2 million. Amaranth is
There is some truth to that because they say that in, especially like in finance, banking, like corporate America style, most women hold the lower end jobs as far as assistants, administrative workers, stuff like that. But at the upper sides, as far as like controllers, managers, supervisors, most, or not most, but a lot of executive positions, women actually hold a lot of those too. But there's another side to that. I think one, it's because women, when they submit to a man, even though they're not doing it consciously, subconsciously they're going to submit to their boss. When their boss tells them to do something, they're going to do it. That's why they make good assistants. That's why they make good administrative workers. Because, you know, if I have a girl that's an assistant and I say, oh, I need this, 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 and this done by this time, she's naturally going to subconsciously view me as like her husband or her man, her provider, and do all those things to support me. And that goes into the corporate world. That's what they do. They go into that feminine energy and do those things for their quote unquote man. Subconsciously they don't see it that, or consciously they don't see it that way, but that's actually what's happening subconsciously. And also because for the most part, a lot of women are more organized, so to say, than men. Like men are usually more like, these are the things I have to get done, and they kind of just do them at their own pace and whatever. Whereas women, when they have a set schedule or a set list of things, they usually do them. Like, for example, most men, when we come home and after working or something, we just sit there and chill, whatever. And girls are like, oh, babe, we have to go to the store. We have to, you know, call your mom. We have to, you know, go get gas. We have to feed the animals. We have, like, they are more like, you know. So it's a whole conundrum of issues in there. But for the most part, I think deep down it's because men aren't submissive. So a lot of times when their boss tells them to do something, or when they're being hounded to get certain things done or be on time, whatever, we're naturally like combative. No, I'm not going to fucking do that. Like, I'm going to do it at my own pace, or I'm going to, you know, do it this way or whatever. Whereas women, it's like, oh, what do you need done, sir? Okay, I'm going to do it. So anyway.
This fire
There's no engineer.
But the women are not going to be the CEOs. I guess is the point I was trying to get to with that.
Women cannot become
There's
engineers.
plenty of
Name
women
one.
engineers. So many.
Bro, what are you talking
I
about?
can't even
There's so
name them.
many.
Actually, name one male engineer.
Okay, one male in. Oh, I know.
He got fired.
Name
Why?
one.
What the fuck?
You want to know what? I just think it's so crazy that you
even say
pit
it.
men and women against
I'm gonna
each
need.
other.
Yo, I
but we
don't
could
drink
all
alcohol,
just, like,
but
love each
I
other.
need love each other. That's the
Yeah,
gayest shit I've
Love
ever
each
heard.
other.
I don't
Find
care.
love.
Dude,
Find a woman that loves
I
you.
Love
like,
the devil.
I like
They
to
love
have
the
a
devil.
boy and try and understand him, or a man. Like, I like to be around a man because we're so different.
Your
I like
voice
to
is so
understand
annoying.
him and see how he
How to make
feels
each other
and like
better.
nurture him and like have that support. It was just a general.
You guys want this love and stuff because you need us, but we literally get rich without you. When you look at the richest
So do we.
businessmen, it's after a
You
breakup.
need
You
you
look at
need
the
a
best
woman.
bodybuilders. When
A
you
man
go,
needs a
the
woman.
most
You need
money
to
I've
admit
ever
that.
made in my life grinding.
You need
the
to admit
most
that
money
man
I've
needs
ever
a
made,
woman. You need
locked
to admit.
down.
So you act
no
like you
year
don't admit
and a
a
year and a
woman.
half.
You don't need to admit
I
a
was
man
celibate
needs a woman.
almost 2 years. Almost 2 years.
You need to admit a man needs a woman because that is true. So you want to be gay.
Listen to the word need.
So you want to get you
Right.
want to make it.
That's the very big key. It's about the word need. We don't need women. We need women to propagate a society, to procreate, you know what I'm saying, to have offspring. But as far as need in day-to-day life and need in growing ourselves, developing our businesses, relationships, all that stuff, we do not need women at all. We actually function much better without them. And to be honest, like he said, most men, you look at a breakup, and I'm sure any of you guys watching have experienced this. I've experienced this. Look at a breakup. When a girl and a guy are together for X amount of time and they're in love, whatever. When they break up, what does the girl do? She's going to the club. You know, she's going out all the time, hanging out with her girlfriends, getting dicked down by every fucking dude every night, you know, answering all her DMs and texts that she got over the months and years that, you know, she was with you, whatever. What is the guy doing? Yeah, he's sad for a little bit, but he's like, you know what? Nah, fuck this. He's in the gym. If he has a job, he's like, you know, showing up to work more on time and leaving later. If he has a business, he's like grinding more, trying to get more jobs, trying to get more contracts, trying to make sure that his business is lined up for the future. And, you know, he's probably eating better. You know what I'm saying? He's not really going out as much and wasting unnecessary money on things that don't matter. Like, it goes down to just the bare minimums of society. Men and women, when you look at from a holistic point of view, women need men because without us, they wouldn't have any power, electricity, just their everyday lives wouldn't be the same. Even going to the club with their girlfriends after a breakup, most of the time, they're not paying for their drinks. They're using some dude to pay for it. Most of the time, if they're in a VIP section, it's the guy's table. They're getting in for free at the club. You know what I'm saying? If they're going to work, they got a guy, boss, telling them what to do to instruct them on how to make the company better. Like, all these things that they don't realize just because of they're not in a relationship with a man, it doesn't mean that you don't need a man. Whereas a man is the one paying for the tables, paying for your covers, or owns the club and said girls get in for free, is your boss at your work, you know, is the owner of the gym that they go to, which they don't even go to the gym, is the one making the food at the restaurants they go to, like, is the one working on the power lines every day to keep the infrastructure going. Like, just because a man is not at home or you're at home waiting for him doesn't mean that you don't need a man in your everyday life. Because trust me, everything will fall apart. And let's be honest, we don't want this fucking like I said earlier. It's just like I can't even deal with that shit, bro.
A child
you're
need
gay.
because if you want to be successful, like for real successful, I'm not
You're
talking about
saying
money.
need.
Successful as a human being, you
You're
definitely
saying
need
need,
a
bro.
woman. Yeah, you need that balance, that
No.
that feminine balance into your life because you're so masculine and egotistical.
only-
You need that balance.
Here's the truth, and it's gonna hurt. Don't cry.
I'm not gonna cry.
It-
Oh, you cry.
The man, no man on earth needs a woman.
That's not true.
The only reason you're there is so you give him some
Wait,
milk.
why do you hate
Just
us
let
so
me
much?
answer, bro.
No,
Stop
why do you
losing,
hate,
bro.
Why do you
Stop.
hate women
You guys
so
are
much?
losers, bro.
Why do you hate
Yo,
us?
Chad, let me
Why?
talk. These guys are
Why?
coping
Who
losers,
hurt
bro.
you?
These guys are coping
Who
losers.
hurt you?
The only
See, with the
reason
who hurt you, bro. With the
there
who
is a
hurt you.
woman is so we can get some fucking kids.
No.
That's
Yep.
for everything else.
Literally, that's all we need you for is kids. Like this whole masculine, feminine energy. Now, don't get me wrong. Do we all appreciate when we have a good woman in our lives? Absolutely. But let's be honest. Say you take girls like this. If one of these girls was my girlfriend, do you think that really is helping my life? No, because you're extremely masculine. You're arguing in my ear. You're fucking nagging. You're fucking... And it's like, it's not that we hate women. No, I'm just kidding. It's all comedy. It's not that we hate women. It's just that women hate themselves. You guys put your fucking pussies on OnlyFans and sit here and let dudes run trains on you and sit here and, it's like, no, we don't hate you. Y'all hate yourselves. And with the fact that we're telling you the truth about the world and about your value versus our value and how we help each other in society, you can't accept because it's all true. But besides, when it comes down to the bare bones of it, we just need y'all to make kids. That's all we need. And I know I said I wasn't going to be interrupting the video that much, but I feel like I'm doing good compared to others. We're only about 15 minutes in, more than half the video, so let's let it play out.
They're fucking useless.
So you're telling me you don't want
useless.
to you don't want to feel loved by women?
No, that's
All
gay
right.
as
So then
fuck.
why were you in a relationship?
So I can practice to get married? I don't want to be
So
a
she was just
Right,
who?
exactly.
a woman.
So you're gonna be gay if you don't practice.
But am I getting married because I need to or because I need fucking
Because you're gonna be
kids?
gay.
So you're gonna get married because you need kids.
Yep.
That's the whole point. That's
So
what
your kids are
pro-life
That's
is.
what marriage-
That's what being a
household.
Christian is.
That's what
you
marriage
get
actually
married,
was
yes, to have
originally
family, but it's not.
instituted
But
for.
you
No, I get married to
be
listen to you
loved
guys
and-
right now. Listen to what you guys sound like, bro.
So you get married just to talk
Actually,
to other
I swear to
women?
God,
So you're a cheater.
I would rather cut my wrists than listen to women like this living with me. I'd rather get whipped 40 times a week. Not in one day, that's too much. I would rather get jumped by 10 men than be forced to live with women like this. That's fucking, and these are the traditional ones. That's how bad it is. Dude, you know what's
Giving
crazy?
us a hard time. We're not giving
you
you
know
a
what's
hard time.
crazy? You know what's crazy? Bro, I'm busy podcasting. I gotta be a millionaire. Look how they try and take away from my money. Yo, stay. We're almost done. Check this out. Check this out. We're gonna do behind the scenes footage too. What the fuck is a woman's problem, bro?
She's molesting you.
Come on.
What?
Come
On look at the viewer count. Look at the viewer count.
Smile.
Look at the woman ruining the viewer count. Grace,
can't
sit
even
down.
see it.
Grace,
10,000.
No, it's not. It's
2,000.
2 something. It's been at 2. It's been at 2.
Grace, sit down. Drink alcohol and do some.
I don't want it. You've been running your mouth.
Oh my
forever,
god.
dude.
Yeah, because I don't make money showing my tits. I gotta run my mouth. You're ovary blocking my finances, bro. Let me try and get some clips, bro. Panda, restrain her, Panda. Panda.
Okay, 7 minutes.
What does that mean?
Like 7 minutes, you can run. Don't touch me.
See, I told
But see, this literally proves everything that we were just looking at and talking about. Like, he's sitting here on a podcast trying to make his money. They got thousands of viewers in there. They're debating some, men versus women and why men need women and all this bullshit. And, he's about to pop open a claw and just talk about some more shit. And she is, I guess, about to leave or something. I didn't know that she was there for him. I thought she was part of the panel, whatever. I don't know. Either way, she's sitting here blocking him from the camera, interrupting him, touching on him, like, won't let him finish his point, won't let him talk to the viewers, like, and he joked and said, I can't make money, showing my tits. But it's true. Like, he's sitting here. This is his work right now, is being a live streamer. And you could project that onto any other thing. Like, say, if, like, me, I have a construction business. Like, if a girl's keeping me at the house, like, my ex literally would be like, no, don't go to your meeting. No, don't go to the job site. Like, stay and cuddle, whatever. It's like, no, this is how I make money. This is how I support us. This is how I take us on dates. In his situation, he's sitting here trying to do his thing on stream, trying to continue blowing up and make money and whatever. And you're sitting here pulling him away and interrupting. It's like, bro, this literally just proves the point. If you weren't in there, he could sit here and do his thing and not have any interruptions. Like, damn, bro, that's so crazy. Everything always comes full circle.
and that's where the twin longer comes in.
Okay, Panda, how long's the podcast? Tell her.
About
It's
10 more
not mine.
minutes.
It's not my podcast. It's a niggas podcast.
Yo, why,
Yo,
what the fuck? Why you say it like
this
that?
is
Why can't you just say
this
his
is
name?
This is crazy. All I'm trying to say is,
No,
look at this is a.
talk to you.
I don't give a
Talk to her.
fuck, bro. I don't
Talk
care
to
if you're
her.
my wife. I don't give a
No,
fuck. I want
talk
to make
to her.
money. You fucking
No,
losers.
you
Never.
make money with
Women
her.
never make Fortune 500 companies because they want to play and do retard shit. These girls want to go to their Fisher Price. These girls want to, bro. And magenta doesn't exist. We don't see that color. You guys are retards. Focus on the money, boys. Women will destroy you. Chill with Panda, but don't be gay. Don't be Dunkel and Panda.
Don't be a you.
Nigga, don't
Hey, a lot of people
Don't
are gonna
be-
say, "Oh, it's Grace. She's just a party. It's not just Grace. The traditional Muslim women will run you bankrupt as well. It's 2023. Let go of it. The
You need to
traditional
fall in love
women
with a woman
the
and
tradi-
move on and
the
stop being hurt
traditional
by
women
women.
have
Stop
been
being hurt.
fought-
We're so sorry that we
Traditional
hurt you.
women
and they're not
beat your ass.
virgins.
Sorry.
They're lying to you.
We're so
These
sorry
two are
that
not
we hurt
virgins.
you and that women hurt
I
you.
like I want
I
to
am.
bang and drag you off.
We're so sorry because she could easily,
Panda.
she could easily turn your mood from mad to something else.
All right. I'll
He's
just
not
say it.
mad.
I'll just say it. If there was one autistic man here, this podcast would have more value. I genuinely mean
You're
that.
genuinely.
When women
not
lose a
telling the
debate,
truth.
they
When
start
a man
coping.
doesn't know how to be a good man, he's like this. He's
And yo,
confused
I-
and mentally not there. So
I-
let's take this as an example
Two and
to
a-
not be like that.
2.5
Let's
years
not be
straight.
confused. Let's not be confused in our identity, our sexual orientation, or even our gender. I know
2.5
this
years
man is
straight?
confused. He's confused.
2.5 years straight, I've never drank
Confused.
alcohol. Hey,
So you're
I'm
gay
getting
now.
wasted. These women are driving me away from God. That's how bad they are.
You're already driven away from God. You say Christ is king.
Make your own choices.
You.
Blame me. It's my fault.
That's the
Your
end of
own
the
damn
podcast.
toxic fault.
All right, we're done. We're done. Now check this out. Now check this out. Yo, they shouldn't be able to vote. They all suck. They're the genius in history.
All he does is suck.
Damn, she asked God.
1 gram sugar, 20 grams.
All right, so it wasn't a fight. We kind of got clickbaited. I mean, you know how it goes. But you know what's crazy is that like them sitting there like I mean, obviously it was all playful. They weren't really taking anything serious, but they were sitting there arguing with him the whole time and stuff. And next thing you know, the one girl that obviously was there for him, ass was crazy. But, you know, she starts at the end jumping on him. He's like, podcast is over. You know, they shouldn't be able to vote, all this shit. And while they're doing that, she's like, you know, jump on him, choke him, whatever. And these girls that are sitting here arguing with him, saying, like, do you hate women? Like, you need to fall in love with the woman and stuff. Come over and, like, are touching on him and choking him and play fighting with him and stuff. And it's like, it just goes to show that 9 times out of 10, the Chad type dude that like is good looking and, you know, is kind of loud and is opinionated and kind of tells women how it is and all this kind of stuff is usually the guy that they do want to play fight with and fuck and whatever. Not the one that's like sitting there saying, oh yeah, love all women and whatever, being very like nerdy and shit. Perfect example, this past weekend I was out with some of my friends and like I said, I've been kind of in my red pill rage phase. I already kind of went through, like, I've been red pilled my whole life virtually. Like, even when I was younger in high school, a lot of the opinions I had on shit, and then even after high school, like, I had on shit, and I would tell people about, especially, you know, certain family members or just certain friends that be like, what, whatever, and it's like, no, like, that's how it is, sorry. And then especially when the Trump shit happened, I was very vocal about how I felt about Trump and just about politics in general. Everyone's like, what the hell? But like now I'm in this new red pill rage phase as far as like just with the space blowing up more and us having more people like Zherka and Sneeko being back kind of on like a phase and Nick Fuentes and just kind of like realizing more shit about the world. Like this past weekend really opened my eyes to like a lot of my friendships, a lot of my relationships and just a lot of the things happening around me and in the world. But besides the fact, I might do a video on that, but besides the fact, I was out with some of my friends, we're all drinking, having a good time, whatever, and, you know, my one friend's in a relationship, so he's sitting here with his girl, whatever, but, you know, my other buddy is not, and I'm single, and throughout the whole night, like, he kind of had a girl coming through that was a friend of our one with the relationship. It was like his girlfriend's friend coming through, but we weren't sure. But the whole night, I'm sitting here talking to all the females. I'm sitting here like shooting the shit with all of them, you know what I'm saying, and messing with a bridal party that we saw at one club and stuff. And everything is just kind of whatever. And I end up getting a few numbers, like taking pictures with the bride and the bridal party at that club and stuff. Whereas like the other friend is just kind of hanging out with our friend and his girlfriend, and you know, it's just like. Sometimes having this kind of personality, especially when I like vocally will be like, oh, like women are dumb, or like I made a joke about one of the girls did something and I was like, well, she is a girl, kind of insisting that she's stupid or whatever. So sometimes I take it too far, but at the same time I don't. And what's even crazier is a lot of the times they like it and they laugh at it and whatever. And I'm the only one getting numbers and hanging out with the girls, and they all love me and are attracted to me, whereas everyone else is just in the corner fucking doing nothing. So there's a much more to the story as far as realizing stuff about my friendships and relationships. That goes later on in the night. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We actually ended up going a little bit longer than expected, but I don't know. It was cool. There was no rage moments. It was more just fun, laughing, shit. And yeah, make sure you guys check out the last monkey video, or the last video about being a monkey. And I got more content coming. I'm gonna try and get back to the, uploading every other day or at least a few times a week again, because I know it's only been like once a week for the last few weeks. And actually, I'm gonna be live streaming more too, because I've been streaming video games. I do that on my Twitch channel under like a different name, but now I've been kind of getting bored with the video games. Like, I still enjoy it sometimes, but I really just want to stream and react to stuff and, do more of the like Fresh and Fit Sneeko style, where I'm just kind of like reacting to shit, or like doing IRL streams where I'm going out to the beach or pool and, kind of just taking y'all with me. I think there's more to life than just streaming video games. Not saying that my business isn't going well, but I just, like last night, for example, I'm sitting here streaming gaming, and the whole time I'm like finding videos to react to, or, listening to certain podcasts about stuff. And I think if we can keep growing this channel, that's what ultimately I would want to do, is do more of the reactionary streams, the red pill streams, and the IRL streams, and really focus on this type of content, because gaming's cool. I used to play professionally when I was a kid, and, my streaming and my stuff over there did okay for a while, but I just, like, I'm getting too old for that shit, and there's too much truth we got to spread. So watch out for the live streams as well. And yeah, make sure to comment what your thoughts are, if you laughed or found any good information. Make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the content. Share it with your friends. Who the fuck knows? Clip it up for TikTok. I don't care. Either way, catch you on the next one. Catch you on the streams. And yeah, peace.